welcome to PQ, where we watch and talk about music as classical musicians. Today's song is another Patsy Cline, and we are so excited for it. We listened to our first Patsy Cline a few weeks ago. We can link it here for you guys if you want to go check it out. But this song, just like last one, is a suggestion from David P., one of our supporters on Buy Me a Coffee. So we want to thank you for your suggestion and for your support. This is Walkin After Midnight. I feel like this is another hit song of her. Unfortunately, she had a very short life, which I realized after listening to that first song. So it's always sad with these like big artists that they have like a few hits and then they pass away suddenly, because you're always wondering what it could have been if that didn't happen. And it's so unfortunate, but we have some of her songs to listen to and appreciate her amazing voice. So I would say, let's go.
I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway. Well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go.
Oh my god, what a voice and what a music. I mean, when you hear the music, you don't expect these lyrics on it, but I mean, it's so familiar with so many older songs that even though the lyrics is so sad, but the music is so happy or so like, I don't know, so
bouncy. It felt like
it's
kind of, I felt that too.
and so careless. It's like she's really caring, and it's such an emotional thing, and she's saying so many like not metaphors, but like so many pictures that the tree is like crying and stuff, and then the music is so careless and so I don't know. But I really love the beat. It's like the it's so it's repeating itself, so repetitive, but I don't get tired of hearing that. And I think with this kind of beats, it has its effect when it's repetitive. I mean, I'm not mad that why it's repetitive. I think it should be like that. And I love the guitar background. It's so seductive somehow and careless, and I don't know, it's so I really like it. It's such a nice balance between these two, the rhythmical part and really the long notes of the guitars, and wow, the voice is beyond wow.
And as the skies turn gloomy, night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping you may be somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me.
was such a short song with these songs. I mean, obviously they're all masterpieces, but sometimes I'm a little annoyed that they're that short. I think the reason was being like the limit was 3 minutes or something. I remember some of you guys mentioned it in the comments that the limit for radio songs were 3 minutes, and they wouldn't play anything longer than that. That's why a lot of songs from back then, even the Beatles songs, a lot of them are super short. Sometimes I like it when it's short because then you really have to get creative with how to really tell a story in that short amount of time with the instrumentation, arrangement, everything. But in this case, I don't know. I feel like sometimes there is potential for like more. And sometimes I get, and not just this song, but there is like other instances as well when we listen to a song. It's like, oh, I wish this was a little longer. I wonder how they would like build it up, or like how like maybe like a more climax or a later climax would fit this better, so that we had more time to kind of like get there, to immerse in the story for longer. But I mean, it is what it is. You can't do anything about it. This song was one of the instances that I was thinking that, oh, like it's like only 2.5 minutes. But regardless, I mean, I have no words for her voice. It's just like so rich and so kind of like, as you said, it's like an alto voice. I feel like it's not that high, but it's also it's not heavy. It's just like it moves with you. It has a lot of emotions in it without being forced at all. It just feels like everything comes naturally out of her, like vocal cords, and everything is just like, every word that comes already has a lot of emotion, a lot of like nuances to it, that you don't really have to like force any emotion to it. It's just like so effortless and so natural her voice comes across. And that's, I think, the biggest, like the main star of her songs is obviously her voice, because the arrangement also, like, I think they knew that, so they arranged it in a way that there's just like the voice is like there and everything else is here. It's just, there's not even a comparison.
Yeah, exactly. And also there is it's not really obvious or in your face that there is so much emotion in the voice, but there is so much emotion in the voice, even though she's like really sings it like it's nothing, and it's so effortless for her, and she's, I don't know, trying to show, or like she thought that it matches the vibe of the music, that how she sings, like it's like, oh, I don't care. I mean, I'm sad, but it's okay. But even though there are so much emotion, even pain, you can hear the pain at some points when she sometimes changed the color of her voice at some notes. You can really hear the emotions behind the voice. Really, really cool. I have to say it. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. And what I realized, I mean, it's not really dramatic, but I think something that adds a little more feeling to the song, or this I don't know, seductive feeling that doesn't match also the lyrics, but it matches really the song vibe, is that sometimes she puts a little delay on what she wants to say, either like for a millisecond start a word later, like instead of starting on the beat, it's like the beat and then a millisecond later the word comes. And sometimes she starts the word, but starts the consonants and then stretch it a little and then starts the word. Like I mean, I don't think it was on the midnight, the word midnight, but for example, that's just in my mind. Instead of saying midnight, she said midnight, and then a little, she buys a little time on the so that it comes a little later, and it's has this feeling of a little like I don't know, the naughtiness that is also in the guitar background.
Yeah, actually, that's very interesting. I want to apologize for my sound. I think you can hear it in the background. There was a tree that fell down last night's storm, and I think they're cutting it. We waited a little bit, but it sounds like they're not going anywhere anytime soon. But I was just gonna say something about the phrasing because you mentioned it. That was very interesting to me. You talked about like the delays and the stretches that she does, and I totally agree. Something else that caught my attention was how she would accent certain words in a phrase, like even the first phrase, like I go out walking after midnight, like walking and midnight were just had like a little bit of an accent, as if like you could see like the word rises a little bit, like I go out walking, like that kind of, she stretches the vowels and that a little bit as well. And then she uses that technique for a lot of the words that she wants to emphasize. So again, these are like, I feel like this very subtle, but it creates a lot of nuances, a lot of like subtle movements in the lyrics instead of just like reading it with no emotion. So that was also very interesting and very like very pleasant to listen to, and I think it adds to the imagery of the song as well. You can really picture that going on. But I think we should wrap this video up. There is more to say, but I don't want to ruin more time of this video with the background noise. So we want to thank you, David P, for suggesting this beautiful song, and we hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel. If you want to support us more, there's a buy me a coffee link in the description, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye.
Bye.